Okay, so when it comes to market structure requires us to learn quite some things, right? It's not as easy. It's not easy for many of you new people that are just coming into trading. I understand that, all right? But then when it comes to learning Forex, it's not a one-day thing. It's not a one-day event. It's something that we need to keep learning. All we need is the dedication. Because in this market, to be frank with you, in this market, there's a lot of money to be made. And a lot of people, a lot of traders, a lot of people who want to be traders are dreamers. All right. Why do I say they are dreamers? We know that there's money here, but how many people are committed to actually learning and going through the process to get to where the money is? Right. So if you are committed to getting to where to learning the process to getting to where the money is, you will make the money. All right. So that's the thing. There is a learning curve and there's a journey in trading. Right. There's a learning curve and there's a journey in trading. All right. So what I want us to do, what I believe we should do is to commit more to the learning process rather than chasing the money. All right. So if you even need to go back to demo to practice, in fact, what I'm going to give you guys in this training, I expect you to get to demo first, not just go on live with it. All right. So I know many people don't like to hear demo, but here demo is where you actually practice. Demo is where you actually learn. All right. Demo is where you practice and when you learn, because if you don't learn, whatever you don't learn in demo trading, you will use your real money to learn it. And those losses are usually not, many of us are not used to it. But then the truth is in trading, there are losses. But when you are mastered it, the losses will be recovered several times over, hundreds of times over. All right. So, but then, can you hear me? Okay, I can be heard. All right, so that's what it is. And this session, that's what I want to do. And then what I expect us to do after we have taken this training is to begin to practice. I did a training the other day on how to calculate pips. Only one person practiced it and showed it to me. Only one person practiced it and showed it to me, right? So we need to practice what we learn. If we don't practice this trading thing, is not something that you do with a lot of intelligence. It's just something that you do with a lot of practice. Practice is what you need to do here. I know people who make a lot of money and they can't even in trading, and they can't even write very well. They can't write very properly. All right, they don't know a lot of grammar, but they make a lot of money in trading. They make insane money in trading, right? So when they write, you'll be wondering, is it this guy that's writing like this? But he's making money in trading. So trading does not require a lot of intelligence. It requires a lot of practice. A lot of practice is what's required, not a lot of intelligence. It's not, you don't need to even know maths and all of those things. It's just practice, right? So I did a video on how to calculate pips, because if you want to enter trades, you need to know how to calculate pips. It's very, very important. Previously the trades I've given, I said, take these pips, take profit, take this stop loss. You need to be able to calculate that by yourself for every trade you are entering. You need to know what you want to take. You need to be able to calculate. If it's 10 pips you are taking, calculate the 10 pips as take profit. Calculate the 10 pips as take profit and impute it there. If it's 20 pips stop loss you want to take, you want to be able to calculate that stop loss and take it. All right. So it's very important. If you don't know how to do that, please go back to the video I did. It's on YouTube. Please go back to the video I did. It's on YouTube. You'll be able to learn that so that you'll be able to pick that and use it for your trading. Knowing how to calculate pips is very important. That's why I did it. All those trainings are not just for fun. They are for the purpose of learning. They are for us to learn, right? So that's that. So what I'll be talking about is I'm going to show us one strategy in Forex, and I wanted to show us one strategy in options as well, in binary options. Some of us were asking, what is binary options, what is it all about, and all that. Now, when it comes to binary options is fixed time trading. I'm sure some of us here who are on this chat now may already know about binary options. Okay, so binary options is a platform where you can do quick trading, trades that expire within a short period of time, between 1 and 5 minutes typically. All right, so you enter a trade at the right time, at the appropriate time, and then within 1 minute to 5 minutes, the trade expires and you see your profit or your loss. Okay, so it's strategies that we use to trade them. When you know how to, when you have a strategy that is working and you practice it properly, you can make a lot of money all in different parts of Forex. This Forex industry is large. All right, binary options is a place that where we make a lot of money too every day. Right? In fact, the binary options market is open 7 days a week, not just 5 days. It's open 7 days a week. So if you are trading, you can trade Forex during the week, and then, or maybe if you don't have time or something, you will be able to trade options too during the weekend. During the weekend, you'll be able to trade binary options as well, besides trading Forex during the week. Okay, so it's just added opportunity. If it's not something you want to do, fine, there's no problem, but it's added opportunity. That's why we do it. It's added opportunity. That's why we trade options. There are many traders in options right now in Nigeria. You'll be amazed at the amount of money that people are making trading binary options in the Forex market today. So you can trade Forex, you can trade options and all that. So that is why I decided, I also trade options. That's why I decided to show us one strategy in Forex. We will go and practice it on demo first. Practice it on demo, practice it, take trades with it. And okay, like I said, learn how to calculate pips. I've done a video on that already. Please, if you don't know how to do that, please go to YouTube, my channel, and find a video I did shortly. It's not too long ago I did it. It's about calculating pips. All right. So that's very important. That's very important for trading in Forex. All right. So then for the options, you need to take the strategies and practice it. Practice it. Options trade expires between 1 and 5 minutes. So if you just want to stick with Forex only, MT4 only, that's fine. But the reason I want to show the options part too is added opportunity. All right. So as you plan, as you practice and practice your Forex trading and all that, you can also add options to it. All right, because the opportunities in options is also huge. Okay, so that's the thing. That's what we're going to do today. All right. So now on our chart, like I said earlier, I said market structure is something that is not very easy for many of us. We have to learn it, but it's not as easy. It's not the quickest thing for you to go into the market and do right now. So, but what I suggest is take time to learn it. I do videos and I put on YouTube, and I most likely will do more training videos on that. So we can watch those videos. They are free videos, right? I know that people don't take things that are free very seriously, but then it's wise to take it seriously. And since it's not paid right now, why not use it? All right. So tomorrow it might be paid, or you might need to go and pay somewhere, but if you can in the Forex industry, you get charged a lot of money to learn several things. It's not because you really cannot learn by yourself. That's just the fact. If you can trade the Forex, you can go on YouTube, you can go online and learn to trade the Forex market by yourself. It's not as if you have to pay, but then a lot of people don't really, they're not really able to grasp all of this information and putting together for themselves. That's the reason why you have platforms where you pay and all that. You have you have a structured learning system there where you can learn, right? So this is not paid right now. So I suggest that we could take advantage of this and learn these things at this time, right? So all of that is very important. Okay, so also like there's a video I did on how to identify support and resistance. I don't know how much how much we are committed to learning in this market. If we are not committed to learning, guys, we won't be able to do anything, irrespective of how accurate the trades are that you get given. Like I said before, there are trades I can't even give out because of the level of learning, right? So irrespective of what, there's nobody I know that takes trades, that gets given signals, that's making serious money. There's nobody like that. All right, so if we are not committed to the learning, there is not much we can do. There is not much we can do. There is not much we'll be able to achieve. We are not committed to the learning. So we have to do our best to be committed to the learning. It may not, it's not at once. No, it's not at once. It's something that's gradual, but it has to be consistent. You are in the market, you are picking trades, you are doing it, and you are learning, right? Okay, so that's the thing. And someone was telling me last week, I didn't respond to him. I think it was Kingsley. He was telling me he blew an account or something, he lost some money. That thing you were trading, the question I'll ask you, Kingsley, is that thing you were trading, have you traded it before? Have you traded it on demo before? Okay, so you can't just throw money into things like that. For example, there's a particular trading style I am learning right now. It's a particular trading style I have not traded myself before. I'm learning it right now. I am not funding my account to trade it. I am following the market, and I'm trying to learn what I can. I'm doing it on demo. I'm not doing it with live accounts. All right. So I have to learn it first before I go to live account. I have to do that. In the case at the times, during the times where I didn't practice on demo and I went straight to live, I lost money. I lost money, right? So I need to, that's the way it works. You have to go on demo first. You have to practice something first. Don't be so in haste to make money, because you might hastily lose the money. All right, you might hastily lose money, and it won't make sense. It is best you stay on a demo account for a month trying to figure out something, and then when you figure it out, you can go in and make money, than for you to just learn something and jump in with big money, and then you lose the money there. And when you lose the money, now you are not sure what you should do. Now you're not sure what you should do, whether you should keep going, or you should quit, or you don't know what you should do, because now you are devastated because you lost money. All right, so it shouldn't be like that. It should be learning first. It should be focus should be on, what do I know? How do I learn first, rather than what do I how much do I want to make first? That's what it is. So I'm going to show us this strategy right now. Like I said, first of all, you have to learn, go on YouTube on my channel and learn how to do support and resistance. How do you do support and resistance? I've done a video on it, very good video on it. Learn the support and resistance. Why the how do you on your system, on your MT4, on your phone or on your laptop, you should be able to mark out resistance and support points. All right, so we know that reversals happen around resistances and around supports. We know that price bounces off resistance and support. Price bounces off resistance and support. We know that. All right. So now, after you've done that, you've understood that. That's when you can, of course, you can use this strategy straight away, right? Like I said, this doesn't require it's not as technical as market structure. All right. Now, like I said, market structure is something you need to learn, but it may not be immediate. So you can hear me, right? Okay. So now what this involves, I want to show us right now, it involves a particular moving average. Now, what is a moving average? A moving average is an indicator. A moving average is an indicator. Now, whatever you are trading, there are some people I know here who, there are some people in this group who have one or two other things that they use on their charts to trade besides market structure and all that. All right, like I said, market structure is actually how you look into the market. It's the deepest way I've seen you look into the market, right? But then it's a bit complicated for new people, right? I understand that. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're adding to your trading is fine. Okay. This is something that you can add to your trading as well, to your chart. For those who already have other things that they put on their charts to trade with, this is something you can add to your chart. And if you are new and you don't already have all those things you have on your chart, you don't have any other thing you trade with, then this is something that you can make use of. When you add this to support and resistance and all that, it will dramatically improve your trading. And like I said, if this is new to you, if this is not new to you, of course, you can use it to trade tomorrow. If this is new to you, you should do it on demo first. On demo first. Okay? So it's very important. Okay, so now this is a moving average. This moving average, what's a moving average? It's an indicator. It's an indicator that tells us what price is doing, basically what the trend of the market is. And like it said in the market, the trend is your friend. So which means that if you're able to get into the trend, into a trending market, if you can get into a trade when it's trending, then you'll be able to know, oh, I need to be buying, oh, I need to be selling. That is what it is. Once you are able to identify the trend, getting in and taking profit is a no-brainer. It's only when you can identify this trend that you'll be you're not so sure what you should do. You're not so sure what you should do, right? But once you can identify a trend, then you can just enter in the direction of that trend and make money. All right. So look at this now. This is USD CHF. All right. So if you look at this moving average, is a 50-period exponential moving average. All right. So don't ask me all the other questions about what is an exponential moving average. Just know that a moving average is an indicator, and this particular one identifies trend for you. Okay, so all you just need to do is set it on, you can set it on your phone, you can set it on your laptop, you can set it on TradingView. All right, it's a 50-period moving average. So the way it is I don't know whether whichever, when you want to set it, just go to your phone. Okay, maybe I'll do a video for that. Maybe I'll do a video to show us how to do that. All right, on our phone. Okay, but on the laptop, let me try and share my screen to MT4. Can you see my MT4 screen? Hello? Hello?
Yes, yes.
Can you see my MT4 screen?
Yes.
Okay, fine, that's great. All right, so now, the way you do this stuff is this. Okay, so now I have this on my screen already. So the way you do it is this. Let me remove it so that I can add it again. Or let me just do another, okay, let me remove it so I can add it again. So it is very simple, guys, it is simple. All right, so first of all, you need to, that's why I said, first of all, you need to understand support and resistance. When you understand support and resistance, this will help you very much. Okay, when you see that price has reached a resistance and a support, it helps you. When you know that price has reached a support and you see a reversal like this, price going up in the, price has reached a support and is going up, and then this moving average, price crosses this moving average, just buy. Once price crosses this moving average, just buy. But what you need to see that price reached a support first. When price reaches a support and is reversing and crosses this moving average, just buy. Buy and take like 10 pips or 20 pips. For me, I do this and I take 10 pips. I trade 10 pips. All right? So this is something that you can do several times a day. You can just have it on your phone. Okay? Now, the way it always is, look at this now. Once price hits this, there's a resistance here. Once price reverses and came through this, once price crossed this moving average, I just place a sell and I take 10 pips. Okay, so it's as simple as that. And the way to do it is this. If you're on MT4, like I said, on the phone, I think I'll do a video on that so I can show us how to use it on the phone. But on the laptop, for those of us who use laptop, it's as simple as you go to insert, you go to indicator. Hello?
The last few seconds.
Can you hear me?
No.
Yes, we can hear
Okay, so
the
you
last
just
few
go to-
seconds.
Sorry?
The last few seconds, the last two, maybe few seconds statements you made, we didn't hear you.
Okay, so I said that once price gets to a resistance and is reversing, is coming down from a resistance, and it crosses this moving average, just place a sell. When price hits a support and is coming up and it crosses this moving average, just place a buy.
Okay.
And then take 10 pips. And then take 10 pips. Okay? That's why I said learn how to calculate pips. If you don't know how to calculate pips, just please go to my channel and calculate, and then learn how to calculate the pips, please. All right? So, yes. So this is going to be very simple. It's something you can do even while you're at work. You just have several pairs open and you have it there on it. All right? So this is going to be, like I said, if you don't know how to identify support and resistance, please watch my video and practice it. Once you practice it, you can send me a message or send me a screenshot and say, okay, this is what I did. Is it correct? Or is it this? Or is it that? Then I will respond to you. But I haven't seen that a lot. I will encourage you guys to do that.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I ask a question on that?
Yes, please.
Not now. Let them teach.
Okay. Continue. Later I'll ask the question.
When I'm done, you can ask a question. All right. So.
Okay.
So that's what I expect. If you don't understand something and you make an attempt at it, you let me know, send me a screenshot of this, what I'm trying to do, is it the right thing? Then I will respond and show you is the right thing or not. Because what I can do is teach you, then you have to practice it. When you practice it, that's when you can know. For example, Sister Lovett did something the other day, and then she had issues with she sent me a screenshot of, I think, engulfing candle or something. I said, no, this is not engulfing. So she had to go back, check again. And then she sent me the correct one. I was like, wow. Now that she did that, she cannot forget how engulfing looks like or how shooting star looks like and all that, right? She's the only one that has done that. No other person has sent me a screenshot asking me if this is correct or if that's not, if it's wrong. And that's how we learn. If you want to learn, you have to engage, right? You practice something and you let me know. Ask me a question. If this is right, is it right? Is it wrong? Because that's the only way. Like I said, this trading does not require a lot of intelligence. You don't have to be a math whiz. You don't have to know very much. You don't have to even go to school to trade Forex, right? You don't have to go to school to trade Forex, right? So, but you need to practice. You need to practice. That is what it requires. You need to practice. There are people that make a lot of money. There's a guy I know of in South Africa. This guy makes crazy money. Young guy, a lot of money. But when he's writing, a lot of grammatical, he dropped out of school. But he makes crazy money. The kind of money he makes, you will not even believe it is possible to make that kind of money in Forex, right? So, but that's how it is. Practice is the only way to master it. It's not a lot of knowledge. It's not a lot of intelligence. It's a lot of practice. That's the difference. All right. So that's what I expect. I expect us to do. That will help us. Okay. So this moving average is what I was showing us already on TradingView. Now, for most of us that are using MT4, we will have it on our laptop or we'll have it on our phone. For our phone, like I said, I'll do a video on that so we can know how to use it on our phones. Okay. So, so the way it is the way to add it is called a 50-period moving average. It's a 50-period exponential moving average. 50-period exponential moving average. So the way to add it on your laptop is this. You go to Insert, then you go to Indicators. Then when you go to Indicators, you go to Trend. Then you click on moving average. All right. When you click on moving average, you may see 14 there. Then you will see simple. You can see now within here, I click now, there's simple, exponential, smooth, linear, weighted, and so on. But you will pick exponential, right? Then you will change the period to 50. Default is usually 15. Then you change the period to 50. Then here you can change the colors. There are several colors here. You can change the color. I changed my own to gold. All right, there are several colors here. You pick any color that you like, maybe your favorite color, whatever. Then when you come to this point, this is just to tick in. Look at the lines here. There's a thin line, there's a thick line. Just pick any one you like. For me, I think I picked one of them. I think, which one did I pick? I picked this one. All right, so I just wanted to make it thick. Once you do that and you click OK, this will appear on your chart. All right, this will appear on your chart. So what you need to do is this. Like I said, identify first of all a support and a resistance. Identify a support, a resistance on top there, and a support there. If you don't know how to do that, please watch my video on YouTube. And then let me know what you have done and practice. And if you practice it, send it to me. I'll be able to correct if there's any need for correction. All right. So once you do that, and once the price hits a resistance and starts coming down, and it crosses this line, do it mostly. You can do this on 15 minutes. You can do this. You can do this on 15 minutes. You can do this on 30 minutes. You can do this on 1 hour. I do it mostly on 1 hour. All right. So, but if you do it on 15 minutes, you will enter the trade quicker. If you do it on 15 minutes, you will enter the trade quicker. All right. So I do it on 1 hour most of the time. All right. So I can still do it on 15 minutes. Right. Then once you have identified your support and resistance, you can use 15 minutes because 15 minutes will get you into the trade quicker, which means that you will enter your profit quicker. So 1 hour, it will take a longer time for you to be able to get into a trade on 1 hour. So you can use 15 minutes, you can use 30 minutes, you can use 1 hour. All right. All right. So ask questions. Ask a question.
Okay, so please, can you mute everybody after we ask this? Because there's a lot of noise coming from some people's background.
Really?
I don't know why they will not mute themselves.
Okay. Well, I opened it because I wanted us to ask. I wanted because of questions.
It's been open since.
Okay, I want to ask a question.
Yes, go on.
Okay, now from what I understand about this strategy, it's one that will make us to stay, that will make us to be glued to our screen. So you have to be watching your screen. So I want to ask, is it possible to set pending orders with this strategy?
And the thing is this, you can, the way the pending order will work is this. Now, for example, when you even if you set pending order, you might miss the trade sometimes. For example, in this case right now, there are times that this trade will break. The candle will break the moving average, and then it will come back and retest it. It will come back and retest it. Some cases it will not retest it. So that is just the thing. When it comes to putting up pending orders there, I don't use pending orders to trade it. There could be a way, but I have not. The way you do it is this. The way you do it, you will use what's called pending. You use what's called buy stops and sell stops. I think I'll talk about that again. What that means is this. If you see price, let's assume now that all these candles are not existent yet. Let's assume price is coming from this below, and all these candles from this long one that crossed the moving average, let's assume they don't exist yet. So you can put your buy stop here. You can set a point like this and put your buy stop here, which means that when price crosses this place, get me into the trade. That's not buy limits. That's not sell limits. This one is buy stop and sell stop. Okay? So buy stop means that in price gets to a future price above, get me into the trade. When price gets to, sell stop means that when price comes to a lower level than where I am now, please let me enter the trade. That's the meaning of buy stop and sell stop. So assuming all these don't exist yet, you can set a pending order for this at this point and just say, okay, when by this point, you know that this candle would have crossed. So get me into the trade, and then you set your take profit. It will end, you enter the trade and take profit. You don't have to watch again. That's what it will be.
Okay. Yeah, basically what that buy stop means is that it's going to continue its way up or down.
In that direction, yes. It will continue in that direction for buy stop up. Then for sell stop, it means it will continue in that direction down. You understand? So this thing is something that you can practice tomorrow. Practice tomorrow. Let me, I don't use it like that because I watch my screens all the time, right? But practice it tomorrow. Okay? So any question, any other question?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. You didn't impute any figure in sheet.
An observation.
What was that?
I noticed that you didn't impute any figure in that shift, the column.
Which one? Shift? I didn't get that.
When you were fixing the moving average now, the 50 moving on the line.
Yes.
There was a column there. It's called shift. You did not impute any figure in it. I observed you didn't impute any figure in it.
Just the exponential and the period. That's all you are adjusting. That's all. You can adjust the colors if you want. If you don't adjust the colors, if you don't want to adjust the colors, you can leave it like that.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So let me.
Good evening, Mr. Ayis. Good evening.
Yes, good evening. Good evening.
Yes, sorry, I came late. I was engaged. I don't know. Is it possible you are going to post this?
Yeah, I will post it. I will post it. I will post it now. Yes, I will stop this right now. Then I will because this.
Okay, she's mute. Can I talk?
Yes, go on.
I hear you, Mr. Ayis. Yes. No, you say you are going to post it. All right.
Yeah, I'll post it. I'll post it.
Thank you.
So I'll stop this right now. Then I'll come back again. We'll do the other one that has to do with binary options. All right.
May I still have question on this moving average?
Okay, go on. We don't have a lot of time because these guys will soon cut us off. Just hold on. Let me stop this. Let me save this one. I'll come back again. Then you continue. Then you ask that question. Then I'll go on into binary.
Okay. Thank you.